in Anglesey. It wants a quarter of a pint of milk and an egg. So the easiest way of doing that is to measure a quarter of a pint of milk. And trust me to have one that's not open. There we go. Water. It's right at the bottom. And then add the egg, which is kind of back to front to the way that you would normally do it at home. At home you'd do it the other way, you'd do the egg and then the milk. But in a caravan, this is by far the easiest way. Use something solid to break the egg. Put it in, and in a minute or three, that is going to need to be well and truly beaten up. And I haven't brought a fork. So with the fork, bash those two together. So you get them nice and aerated. Right, the next thing it requires is half a pound of flour, like I carry scales in the caravan. I do have a dessert spoon. Same as I don't have a mixing bowl, I do have a decent sized plastic bowl. So all you do, half a pound is 8 ounces, 1 ounce is 1 tablespoon. Dead easy then, so it's 8 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tablespoons of plain flour. That can go back into there. Put the top on, and that's perfectly safe in the van. It then wants 2 ounces. Now, we had a bit of an argument over this because one lady said it's got to be brown sugar, somebody else said white will do. I haven't got brown sugar in the caravan, so it's going to be white. 2 ounces. Guess what? 2 tablespoons. In with the rest of the dry stuff. 1, 2, and 1/4 of a teaspoonful of bicarbonate of soda. That's where life got difficult until I found those little sachets, and each sachet contains, where does it tell me, 7 grams. Don't know what that comes to in 1/4 of a teaspoonful, but I'm going to use a pinch of something like that on the end of the spoon. Put it in there, stir the dry ingredients together so that they're nicely combined. Give them a bit of a shake, that always works well. Then slowly add the liquid so that it forms a stiff batter. I must admit, when I first saw this I thought, oh, Yorkshire pudding, but it isn't quite. It's got to be a bit thicker than that. Do it slowly, make sure you've got no lumps in it. Chuck a bit more in. It's caravan cooking, for goodness sakes. Let's not worry about it too much. Give it a good stir. It's got to come as a thick batter, so we'll put the rest in. Give it a good stir so that everything's all nicely in there together. Looks fairly awful as you go, but it does stir in quite nicely. There you go. So it's quite a thick, if you think Yorkshire pudding and then think before I add the milk to it, you're about right. So you've got a nice dropping consistency. Right, let's see which of my ladies was right then. So we've got a nice hot CADAC, a nice hot flat surface. See what happens. So we'll put just, if anyone's noticed, I've only ever used 1 spoon in this, tablespoon at a time onto that surface.